Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bunch of different reviews and first impressions for you guys. I recently went to the drugstore and kind of went on a little haul. I wanted to try out new products and just basically tell you guys what I think about them. Everything is from L'Oreal, including a foundation, the La Palette Palette 1 and 2, and 3 highlighters. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I feel about these products, then please keep watching. So like I said, I recently went to the drugstore and I don't really wear too many drugstore products as far as makeup goes, just because I feel like it's really hard to find certain products at the drugstore, which kind of stinks, but that's just the truth. So I'm first going to get started by moisturizing my face, and I will be moisturizing my eyes as well today using the Murad Renewing Eye Cream. To prime my face, I will be using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. For foundation, I will be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Makeup Advanced Never Fail Makeup, lasts 18 hours, and I am in the color 615 Sun Beige. Although I do love the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, this is one that I've never ever used before, so I don't really like the packaging, to be honest. It looks kind of cheap to me, and the first pump that I did just let out like a bunch of water. I'm definitely not a fan of that. I don't like this foundation already. Maybe I have to shake it more. This is not a good first impression. I hate runny foundations so much. I mean, after a couple pumps, it gets a little thicker in consistency, but for the most part, it has a lot, like I feel like it has so much water in it, which I'm not really a fan of. And then I will be applying this with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. So far, I like this foundation. You can tell that it's kind of medium to full coverage. I am applying a second layer to my cheeks just so that I can see if it is a foundation that you can layer, because 99% of the time I am that person that layers their foundation. The next first impressions product that I will be trying out is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer, and the color that I got was Warm. Again, I'm not a fan of their packaging. It just doesn't really do anything for me, to be honest. It looks cheap. So pulling it out, I mean, I can work with this. This concealer looks really, really thin. The only reason I'm not a fan of thin concealers is because I feel like I have to apply and reapply several times. But if it's a thin concealer and it gets the job done the first time, more power to you. And then I will be blending this out with a small beauty blender. I mean, this is the type of concealer that I would probably wear on the days where I want to wear a lighter makeup, just because this concealer is really, really thin. Now I'm just applying a whole nother layer. I'm going to bake my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Hello? Hi. Good, you? Which one? What was it? It was foundation, or what was it? Foundation? Maybe the L'Oreal Pro Infallible and Matte Foundation. So it's the L'Oreal one. Yeah, it's L'Oreal. You should get number like 104 or 103. So now that my brows are all done, I am going to take off this translucent powder. The concealer looks pretty good. I mean, obviously I have wrinkles under my eyes and there's minimal creasing. To prime my eyes, I am going to use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I have both the L'Oreal Palette Nude, La Palette Nude 1 and 2. I purchased both of them just because it's always hard for me to find really good drugstore eyeshadows. So I wanted to try these out, just give them a go. I have no idea what type of eye look that I'm going to do. I'm just going to wing it. But I wanted to give you guys a review so that you know if these are worth purchasing or not. My camera stopped recording. One eye is halfway done because I noticed it like this much into the look. And then one eye, I just went ahead and wiped it off with makeup remover, so I apologize. Let's go ahead and remove this and get started again. So I do have a first impression that I really like this palette. The colors are very nice. They're very pigmented. They have very little fallout, which is surprising because drugstore products, of course, have the most fallout. So the first color that I am going to play with is number 3 in the palette. So I am taking this color on a fluffy brush and I will be applying it into my crease. The next color that I'm going to go into on this palette is number 5. So I'm applying this color into my outer eye, and then I just want to blend that into my crease. On a flat brush, I will be going into this number 2 color, and I am going to apply this to my lid. When the camera cut off, this is where I was. I'm going back into that number 5 color, and I just want to blend out the corner of my eye and my crease. With a fluffy brush, I just want to blend this a little bit more. And then to give my eye a little bit more definition, I'm going into the number 6 color in the palette. So I'm focusing this color on the outside of my eye, but I also want to blend it into my crease a little bit. Then with a blending brush, I'm just going to get rid of these harsh lines. And then with that big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges. And then taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to very gently blend this out. And then with the rest of that concealer on the back of my hand, I'm just going to blend this to my inner eye. And then with our beauty blender that had the translucent powder, there's still some on there, so I'm just going to take that and pat it into that concealer. I'm going to let that sit there while I curl my lashes. I'm going to be taking an eyeliner, and with this, I'm only going to tide line the upper part of my eyelid. For mascara, I will be using my L'Oreal Telescopic. While my top lashes are drying, I am just going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes. On a flat shader brush, I will be going into this camo color number 5, and I'm going to smudge this on my lower lash line. With the same brush, I'm going into this last color, number 10. I'm going to be using this color very gently in the front of my eyes. On a pencil brush, I will be going into number 6, and I'm taking this color as close to my lash line as possible. Using my L'Oreal Telescopic, I am going to give my bottom lashes a coat. Using this Milani Eyeshadow Eyes, I am going to apply this to the bottom. So for highlight, I purchased all 3 of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator Blush and Highlight. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought these were just highlights. So I purchased all three. Today, I think I am going to use W102 Golden Door. Golden Dore. So it comes with a little brush. I'm not really a fan of the brush. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but I mean, it's a nice... This is what the 102 looks like. It just has a lot of like champagne and pink colors in there. So this has a lot of sparkly chunks in it, which I'm not that much of a fan of. I feel like my face is it has a lot of heavy glittery chunks on it. I think I'm also going to play with, what color is this? I just don't like that this one kind of looks chalky. I don't know. I think I like this one a little bit more than that first one that we applied. I'm also going to apply this color on my inner tear duct. It looks nice for like a highlight shade on the inner part of your eye. That looks really, really pretty. I can roll with that. The last color, C302, which is Ice Glaze. And then this is what that last one looks like. It looks like again, just like the name, like an icy blue highlight. I've never had like an icy blue highlight shade. I'm not going to apply that one just because I have so much highlight on my face. I'm going to apply some of my MAC Fix Plus. So this is the finished product. The time right now is 10:02. It is late, but I'm going to keep this on for a couple of hours and see how I like it. And I will be back to tell you my final result. Hey guys, welcome back. So I am back from wearing my makeup for a couple of hours. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty late. So I've had my makeup on for about 5 hours or so. All in all, I mean, my face looks okay. Let's take a closer look. The foundation looks like it held up. I feel super... I feel like I don't know, I just feel like the foundation kind of seeped into my wrinkles, especially like around my lines. I feel like it's really stuck in that area, so I'm not really feeling that. As far as the eyeshadow goes, I'm really liking it. I mean, it held up. I honestly am a really big fan of the La Palette Palette 1. I'm probably going to keep on using it. As far as the highlighter goes, I'm not really feeling them just because I naturally have oily skin. So those big chunks of glitter that were in the highlighters aren't really doing anything good for my face. So I don't think that I'll be using the highlighters again. So as far as everything goes, I don't really like the foundation. I don't think I'm going to be using it again. I love this. This palette is definitely going into my drawer of palettes that I use every single day. So I really, really like this palette. And again, if you guys would like to see a tutorial on the second palette, just thumbs up this video and I will be more than happy to do that. And as far as the highlighter goes, I don't think that I'm going to be using them again just because, again, the chunky glitter that's in them just doesn't do it for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my long list of reviews for today. If you guys would like for me to try anything out, leave a comment below of any of the products that you would like me to try out, and I would love to do that for you. So thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in next time. Bye guys.